The bald eagle, a symbol of freedom and resilience, was once on the brink of extinction in the United States. In the mid-20th century, these majestic birds faced unprecedented challenges due to habitat destruction, hunting, and widespread pesticide use. By the 1960s, their population had plummeted to just 417 known nesting pairs across the lower 48 states. The bald eagle's dramatic decline highlighted the fragility of even the most iconic species in the face of human activity. But the story didn't end there. Thanks to concerted conservation efforts, the bald eagle has made one of the most remarkable recoveries in wildlife history. Today, we'll explore the incredible comeback story of the bald eagle and how this national symbol reclaimed its place in the skies of the US. One of the primary culprits behind the bald eagle's decline was the widespread use of DDT, a pesticide introduced during World War II. DDT entered waterways, contaminating fish, the primary food source for bald eagles, and accumulating in the birds' bodies. This chemical caused eggshells to thin significantly, making them prone to cracking under the weight of incubating parents. As a result, reproduction rates plummeted, pushing the species closer to extinction with each passing year. By the time the dangers of DDT were fully understood, the bald eagle population had already reached a critical low. Habitat destruction further compounded the species' struggles, as urbanization and deforestation disrupted nesting and hunting grounds. The draining of wetlands, an essential ecosystem for bald eagles, reduced their access to fish and other prey. Additionally, hunting posed a significant threat, as bald eagles were mistakenly viewed as a danger to livestock and game animals. Some states even offered bounties for killing eagles, leading to widespread persecution of this iconic bird. These combined factors painted a grim picture for the future of the bald eagle by the mid-20th century. The turning point in the bald eagle's story began with the publication of Rachel Carson's book Silent Spring in 1962. Carson's groundbreaking work exposed the devastating effects of DDT and other pesticides on wildlife and ecosystems. Her book sparked a national conversation about environmental conservation, ultimately leading to significant policy changes. In 1972, the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, banned the use of DDT in the United States, marking a pivotal moment for wildlife protection. This decision provided a critical reprieve for bald eagles, giving them a chance to recover from decades of harm. Another major milestone came in 1973 with the passage of the Endangered Species Act, ESA. The ESA classified the bald eagle as an endangered species, granting it federal protection and prioritizing its recovery. Under this law, killing, capturing or disturbing bald eagles and their nests became illegal, significantly reducing human threats to the species. The Act also provided funding for habitat restoration and conservation programs, laying the groundwork for the eagle's comeback. The ESA proved to be a cornerstone of the bald eagle's recovery, demonstrating the power of legislation in protecting wildlife. Conservation organizations played a vital role in the bald eagle's resurgence, spearheading efforts to reintroduce the birds into the wild. Programs like hacking, which involves raising young eagles in captivity and releasing them into the wild, were instrumental in rebuilding populations. These initiatives ensured that bald eagles could establish territories in regions where they had been entirely wiped out. Collaboration between federal agencies, state governments, and private organizations amplified the impact of these efforts. By the 1980s, signs of recovery began to emerge, offering hope for the future of the species. Public awareness campaigns also contributed significantly to the bald eagle's recovery. Organizations like the Audubon Society educated the public about the importance of protecting bald eagles and their habitats. Schools, community groups, and nature centers highlighted the bird's plight, fostering a sense of responsibility among citizens. The bald eagle became a rallying point for broader conservation efforts, inspiring people to take action. These grassroots initiatives created a nationwide movement dedicated to restoring America's national bird. Efforts to restore habitats were another critical component of the bald eagle's comeback. Wetlands, riverbanks, and forests were preserved and rehabilitated to provide safe nesting and hunting grounds for eagles. Artificial nesting platforms were constructed in areas where natural nesting sites were scarce, encouraging reproduction. The restoration of fish populations in rivers and lakes further supported the bald eagle's recovery by ensuring a stable food supply. These habitat-focused measures created environments where bald eagles could thrive once again. By the late 1990s, the bald eagle's population had grown significantly thanks to decades of dedicated conservation work. In 2007, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service officially removed the bald eagle from the endangered species list. This milestone marked the culmination of one of the greatest wildlife recovery stories in history. Today, there are an estimated 316,700 bald eagles in the United States, with stable or increasing populations in nearly every state. The bald eagle's recovery is a testament to what can be achieved through collaboration, science, and public support. Bald eagles are now a common sight in many parts of the country, symbolizing resilience and the success of conservation efforts. Their presence has not only inspired pride, but also reinforced the importance of protecting other endangered species. The bald eagle's story serves as a powerful reminder of humanity's capacity to reverse environmental damage when we act decisively. It also highlights the interconnectedness of ecosystems, showing how protecting one species can benefit entire habitats. The resurgence of bald eagles is a triumph for wildlife conservation and a beacon of hope for future generations. The journey of the bald eagle from near extinction to a thriving population is a story of determination and recovery. It required the efforts of countless individuals, organizations, and policymakers to overcome decades of threats and challenges. The banning of DDT, the passage of the Endangered Species Act, and the dedication of conservationists all played pivotal roles. Public awareness and grassroots support ensured that the bald eagle remained a national priority throughout its recovery. The comeback of the bald eagle is a testament to the power of collective action and the enduring spirit of nature. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the remarkable comeback story of the bald eagle. This majestic bird reminds us that even in the face of adversity, recovery is possible when we come together to protect our planet.